Good evening, my friend. Welcome to WDW Radio Live. Can you guess where we are broadcasting from tonight? I'll give you a hint. That's one bridge. There's two bridges. And behind there is a third. And dare I say, one of my favorites al fresco dining experiences in all of Walt Disney World? You may remember this from such live broadcasts. Live dining reviews I don't remember the number, but Lisa's Nora Glasser, I just came from right there. I was on that little corner spot right there, enjoying most of what the menu has to offer. Elizabeth, it reminds you of Coronado Springs because it is Coronado Springs. Wait, where is it? I don't know. Somewhere back there is the hotel. Welcome to WDW Live from Coronado Springs Resort. This weather right here, right now, this is the reason why you move to Florida. When I do, and it's coming soon, when I revisit our moving to Florida episode, it's nights like tonight we're going to talk about as one of the paramount reasons to move to Florida. It's spectacular. There's a beautiful breeze in the air. There is zero humidity. There's not a lot of crowds. 3 bridges, bar and grill was just chef's kiss, delicious. So good. New items, at least for me anyway, on the menu. And the only thing, there's really only one thing. There's a few things, but for purposes of tonight, there is one thing that could make tonight's show even better. Popcorn lights, right? Because good lighting is really the key. I don't mean popcorn lights. I don't mean sort of a quiet evening here at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, which I love, by the way, for many reasons. I need to do a live review. I've never done Rick's Lounge. Rick's Lounge is like the secret Rick's Lounge is like the secret spot for good food, late night food, and a little entertainment as well. But there's one thing, dare I even say one person, that could make tonight's show even better. Ladies and gentlemen, Selma Hayek. No, there's two people. For very, very vastly different reasons that could make tonight's show even better. She's not Selma Hayek, but man, she can book vacation travel like Selma Hayek can't. How's that? There you go. She is, of course. I'm sorry, your name again?
Wow.
Her name again is Wow. Also known as Becky Mahankin. Mahankin?
After 14 years, you just finally figured out that there's an H in there?
Mahankin?
Wow.
It's Becky from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. Boom.
Hey, everybody. It's nice to see you. It's nice to be here. It's nice to be with you.
Hey, it's for horses, not for people.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you are in hitting range.
Yeah, I love that.
Yay me.
I know.
This is not a very flattering angle. I need to start the broadcast.
And that bright light right there is like...
Unfortunately, I need to get closer to you and farther from the camera. God, how much did I eat at 3 Bridges tonight?
And you had a sangria.
So
this is going to be a fun show.
Because we had to meet first. We had to meet before we ate. And
it was a good sangria. Their sangrias, the flights... Did you see the sangria flight?
I did. I'm a red kind of guy. I'm not a big drinker, but in preparation for knowing that I had to sit down...
Not a sweets guy, not a big drinker. Got it?
I'm like... Notice I'm wearing black once again. It's not that slimming anymore. It's even...
I got the memo, by the way, too. I'm in black. The night one.
By the
Hi.
way, if you're a first-time viewer, thank you. Welcome. Where are you watching from? And what is your favorite snack at Walt Disney World?
Does it always have to be Walt Disney World? I mean, get snacks. Disney snack. What is your
I mean,
favorite Disney snack?
okay, what is your favorite Disney snack? What's your favorite Disney snack?
I'm like a West Coast kind of gal, so,
I'm a West Coast kind of guy. When I say the West Coast, I mean like the West Coast of Japan. Like,
okay, isn't that the East Coast of Japan?
It doesn't matter.
Because
Speaking of Japan, I'm going to announce the Japan trip.
We already did.
I have so much that I'm... Just wait. There's smacking. So much smacking going to happen. Because I have so much that I'm preparing to divulge tonight. And I'll just blame my one glass of sangria.
Yeah, all right. So there are some approved things that he's going to announce tonight.
The signal is wonky.
Anything beyond that?
The Abbott and Costello of podcasting. Debbie Anderson, while I love that reference, there's about 3 of us here that are probably old enough to get it.
That's
Becky,
true. Yeah.
that guy.
You're so evil. And you. Yes.
Pretzel bread pudding at Epcot.
I didn't see that.
I like
Pretzel
the
bread.
pretzels.
I
I'm
don't
not sure if I
the
like the
pudding
pudding.
with the pretzel, because
Fried
that
chicken
would be a bad thing.
Come over and say
Please
hi.
say hi. There's a lot of hugging going on here.
I don't want to just interrupt you,
You wanna say
but
hi? Wait,
hey, see, I'm like totally watching live right now. We're about to eat at Three Bridges. I'm so excited.
We just came from
No
Three
way!
Bridges.
This is my first time eating here, so I'm so excited. You've hyped
It's
it up.
so
I'm
good.
like ready.
It's so good. Have you looked at the menu yet?
I have looked at the menu. I'm about to get those wings.
So, we didn't even get the wings.
No, because we didn't have enough space on the table.
We
with all
did. We
the
ran
things
out of
you
space.
ordered.
I'm so
The
excited.
ribs were good.
Yeah.
And the queso dip with the chorizo's good.
The guacamole was really
The
good.
guacamole was good. I even had a salad. I didn't really do anything, obviously. But
Yeah.
I dig me some Three Bridges.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited.
What's your name? And where you
Rachel.
from?
I'm Rachel Applegate. I'm from Indiana, so I watch you all the time.
Wait,
Listen to you
your
on the way to
name- your
work.
name- Have you watched
Yes,
what?
yes.
I've seen a tiny little avatar. Your name.
It's me, Rachel. I have to say hi to Becky too.
Oh. It's usually all about him. The talent supreme.
You see, this is what I deal with on a daily basis. What?
This is
I
so
didn't say-
cool. I'm like so starstruck right now. It's like, oh my god. This is
Oh
great.
wait, I have something for you. Wait, here, talk amongst yourselves. Wait.
Well, hello. This is so cool.
You didn't give me anything.
I brought presents just in case.
There's presents.
Oh my god.
You have to sort of like bend down.
Yeah, yeah.
So wait, you have 3 people. So I gotta give you 3 stickers.
Oh my god.
Now normally, oh wait,
For you. He's just like, I heard
wait,
Lou's
it wouldn't happen.
voice.
All right, well I'm giving him the pin. Then.
Yeah. He's like, I heard Lou's voice, and I look over, and it's Lou and Becky, and I'm like, oh my god, no, it's not. Is it really? Oh my gosh.
You're so sweet.
This is so funny. Oh
Wait,
my god.
So Adam got the pin, but
That's fine.
Wait,
That's
sit
fine.
down here. Adam got the pin, but you're
I can't
only
control
supposed
them
to
either.
get these
It's-
by winning a trivia contest.
my gosh.
But these are the also very heavily sought after.
Awesome.
from
Oh
the
my
teachers.
gosh. I feel so special. Oh my gosh. This is
That's
so
all I
awesome.
got.
Christmas ornaments if
Oh
you
my
need to.
gosh. Okay, so I'm about to get the sangria flavors. Have either of you tried
Yes.
those?
The sangria
Have you met
flight
Becky?
is exactly
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it. Absolutely
Okay.
do it because
Awesome.
they're
But don't
different
do what
flavors.
Becky does. Like only get 1. Don't get
Okay.
3.
Wow.
Like you don't get 3 sangria
I get
flights.
3
It's
when
a
I'm
sampler
sharing with
platter.
my friends.
My
I'm a
husband may
sharer.
help, but he's not a big sangria person. He's a beer guy, so.
They have
We'll
that
see.
too.
They have that
We'll
too.
see.
So you're good. But yes, definitely good flight.
Awesome.
I didn't get this from salad, so don't worry about it. I get you.
This is so cool. Okay.
Well, I'm so happy it worked out. It's happy to be where you are.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to meet
It's
you
great
guys.
to meet you
well.
too.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I
Thank
hope
you
I
very
didn't
much.
just
Not
interrupt
at
your
all.
little video. So.
This is the best. Good night, everybody. We're done. This is
Bye. Thank you.
Have fun. Enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, have a great time.
Thank you.
Bring chips. Bring over some more.
Wow.
If
No, he doesn't need any more chips. See, the trick you tried to do, the trick you attempted was, I'm going to order everything on the menu and a salad, because then the salad will balance out all the other things that you were
the
going to eat.
salad was lovely, by the way.
It was really good.
The salad
Amazing.
was lovely.
Had this wonderful ranchish, guacamole-ish, avocado-ish.
So happy mine
dressing.
had chorizo on it, because like to counteract all that lettuce and
I like
stuff.
chorizo.
Whatever, something wrong with you. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, Go take a walk so I can announce stuff.
So there are a couple of sanctioned, yes, okay, that he's going to announce. There's probably a couple things that I'm going to hit him or kick him under the table because we just talked about a lot of stuff.
We did. And remember you asked me, like, oh, so Lou, what's the other thing that, because you may have seen on the show, I'm like, oh, I had an idea. Right. And then Becky's like, what's the idea? And I'm like, I'm not ready to tell you yet. And at dinner, I was like, I'm not ready to tell you yet. But now I feel like I'm ready to say it.
Right.
We'll see.
Ah! You drive me crazy.
Emily Ennis wants to know if you brought your taser. Emily, violence is never the answer. I'm
trying to teach about the taser?
If you brought a taser.
Yeah.
If you brought a taser.
I should. That would really stop everything in their tracks.
But we do actually, I actually looked, before we came to it, I looked. We have not one, not two, not three, not four. We have currently 8 events lined up.
We do?
We have 8 events lined up.
Let's see if I know them all.
Probably not. Becky doesn't actually listen to the show, by the way. All right, we've got the we've got the night at the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic. We've got Jollywood Nights. We've got, before that, the meat of the month, November 4th-ish. We've got the
Why don't you ever do
December.
Those when I'm here? If I was here,
Becky,
that'd be great. Then
I mean this with all love and affection. Despite your perception, the world literally does not revolve around you.
That's what I'm asking. It's like, sometime when I'm here, it'd be great to do a meet of the month.
I know. So we got
the talent.
I can't stand you. Stop it. I'm not smart. I'm forgetting these. I did. The Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic. The meat of the month.
Meat of the month.
Jollywood Nights.
Can't be there either, huh?
Are you at least going to show up for our Nat Geo River Cruise in
100%?
Okay. Which, by the way, we still have a couple of spots for. And thanks to MEI Master and Travel and the talents of Becky Menken, still have the exclusive discount available going on. That's going to be so much fun.
Oh, I can't wait.
Do you know who I feel sorry for?
All the Floridians that are going that aren't ready for the weather?
All the other people on that ship, because we basically have like half of it at this point, and it's fine. We then have,
that's right.
This is where I start losing it.
They'll become.
This is 1-4. We've got, we've got London, Paris.
Yeah.
We've got, that's 5. We've got the Magic.
Mm-hmm.
The Treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What are you missing?
I'm missing one. Can you pull up the events page?
Of course I can pull up the events page.
Facebook.com/WDW Radio. I'm missing something else. Oh, there's also something else I haven't announced yet, which is not on the page yet either.
Which you haven't told me yet about?
I did tell you. We had this conversation. Remember how mad you were when I told you?
Oh, were you the one that you told to everybody?
Oh, did I say it already? No, I just didn't create the event yet. But there is
we have a lot of stuff.
Becky is literally typing into Google Facebook.com. Are you kidding me? Grandma, does that Play School phone have the little F icon? What are you doing?
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Good.
It's a way to get there. I have no idea what your problem is right now.
Good Lord.
Mine takes better pictures, just saying.
I mean, it doesn't load anything, but that's fine. Wow.
We haven't caught up in a long time, clearly.
Clearly. Let's see. Click here.
So while he's clicking around trying to remember all the things he has on
all
page.
Right, here's the list of events.
Okay.
This one. Oh, that's what. Because it's this. It's this. This was an event happening live right now from Walt Disney World. Meet of the month. Really Swan and Dolphin, Jollywood Nights. I knew there was 8. ABD, Halloween on the High Seas, the Disney Treasure, and then we've got a couple of. I mean, there's one other adventure I'm going to take you on in early December. Did I already spoil it? Did I already talk about that?
No. What?
Oh. The thing?
The thing that we were talking about?
Yeah.
That I just finalized with you?
No.
If you were talking about it earlier, that I would want to know about.
The other thing. No. Remember I called you, I was like, oh, I can't do the one thing because I got to do the other thing?
Oh, yeah.
She's going to hit me again. See?
Yes. Now, see, we had a plan. We had a wonderful plan. The plan was in place. Then I get a phone call.
But this is okay. This is a good...
I have to run the plan.
Yes, Matt, wait a minute. Not only is there going to be a meet of the month. We can talk about this one right now. Matt just talking about
which one?
Meet of the month for Marathon Weekend.
Oh.
We got a surprise.
We do have a surprise
event. Because the Marathon Weekend is not just about the Run Disney event. It's not just about getting together as a team to run, walk, and cheer. not just our team, but all the other
Can't wait for that
runners.
2 a.m. wake up call.
Well, I got to rule. We're having a nice night. It's not just about the meat of the month, right? But it's also about the family and Make-A-Wish and all the other things that are happening with that. But this year, we're going to do something a little bit different.
Yes,
something a little bit special, because as our team has grown and our meets have grown, it's always been important to not negatively impact other guests, certainly cast members, that are just trying to enjoy their day. And when the team gets together and we just sort of overtake the Tomorrowland Terrace.
It's a big, massive family reunion is what
is.
it is. And everybody's hugging and talking and cheering and yeah.
Right, and sometimes it's
Sweating.
It's a lot. No, well, not really sweating, because hopefully it'll be cool.
Hopefully they took showers.
It's so nice tonight, too.
What?
Becky's just worried about herself. I just want to make sure you smelly people don't take it. I'm thinking about it from a different perspective. We want to make it a little bit more of a
Says
true...
the guy who wanted to bathe in Purell last time. Like, if I
listen.
could just figure out how to shower in Purell, it'd be great.
Listen, I was making sure that it did not catch nor spread COVID. But this year, we're going to make it a little bit more organized and official and indoors. And we are going to have a WDW Radio running team, cheer team, family get-together luncheon on Saturday, January 6th. January 6th. Details are forthcoming. It is going to be a ticketed event because we are having it at a venue. There's going to be like actual real food.
Well, are you eating fake food all of a sudden?
No, but like meats of the month, sometimes it's like, meat of the month, go get your own food. No,
Right.
we will actually be serving you.
Yes.
I mean, we won't be serving you, but other people will be serving you.
Wouldn't it be great? Lou Mongello is the guest server. That would be fantastic.
I have worked at and owned restaurants before. It would not be my first rodeo. You know, my very first job that it would not with my family was working at McDonald's.
Was it really?
I lied about my age to work at McDonald's.
How long did you do that job?
About 5 weeks.
I lasted 24 hours. So you at least lasted 5 weeks there.
Yeah.
And why did you leave? Didn't you see a career path?
You know,
in
I just had
hamburgers?
a bigger vision for the company than they had, and I just knew that we would never sort of come to.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All right.
So
that's a good trivia question for later on. What was Lou Mongello's first?
So Saturday, January 6th, we are going to be doing a WWE running team luncheon. If you're on the running team, we'll be posting information in the private group there, and then we'll let you guys know. But
What?
even before that,
I know.
before we even get into the 24s, we have one more thing in 2023
We do.
that has not been announced as yet.
And this is a sanctioned announcement, by the way.
This
so I
is
won't be
it.
getting
Literally,
this
it's
far.
hot off the presses.
Yes.
Like we have the official validation that came in just moments ago over the newswire, and that is on. Are we saying what it is?
Yeah, let's say what it is. We just don't.
Keep
Yeah.
keep this under your
this
hats,
a
because this
secret.
is literally just for you until the announcement goes out on the show and events and all that. But because you're here live and you're spending and sharing a night with us, we wanted you to know first. Get out your little calendars, right? Do you have like a desk blotter? Do you have a blotter?
I actually do. I know, it's crazy.
She has a blotter, and she
I
also went
have
to
a desk calendar.
She also typed out Facebook.com. Whatever.
You told me Facebook.com/events, so that's what I did. I was following instructions.
Anyway, mark your calendars
Following instructions.
for Tuesday.
Well, what
What?
instructions?
Tuesday, December 5th, and you're going Mongello. Why December? And they go, oh, wait a minute. You're doing it because does it have something to do? Like, is it Walt related? Is it what? Like, why?
That's a really good date, isn't it?
It is a really good date.
For many ideas. There's
But-
I have an idea. All of a sudden,
As I said it out loud, I'm like, wait a minute, we have to leverage
Yep.
this. But in addition to celebrating the birthday of the man who literally brought us all together, there's something else to celebrate as well. And it is the glorious end to Harmonious. But, I mean, we've already celebrated that. But more importantly, it is the glorious, triumphant debut of Luminous in Epcot Center. And because this is the way we roll, rather than say, let's just meet up somewhere and we'll just watch Luminous together, I'm not a sweets guy, but we need to make a party out of it. And if there's going to be a party, there needs to be food.
clearly.
And if there's going to be food, it might as well be dessert party.
Right.
A not so sweet. Wait, it's a not so sweet. That's it. It's a not. Oh, can we please call it a not so sweet dessert party? Just for me, because I'm not a sweet guy.
Absolutely. Just
Tuesday, December 5th, we have
Humor the
a
guy.
private area in Epcot Center for the grand debut of Luminous, the brand new nighttime spectacular, which we are all very, very excited to see. We will have information about the release of tickets and how that's going to go, and Nation folks, the membership has its privilege. Membership has its privilege. If you book at Mouse Fan Travel, I know that guy. I can't see what's going on, brother. Good, man. Come on, give me a hug, man. How you doing? Good to see you. How are you?
Hi, nice to see you.
It's Brett. Look, all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana.
How are y'all?
How you doing, brother?
Oh, good. First time we ever got to come see you do it live.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wait, then I have something for you. I have gifts. Wait a
More
minute.
gifts. Presents.
Oh, wait, I hope I have gifts. Let me see.
Did you give away
I
all
do.
the presents?
I didn't. It's the last one I have, though. There you go, man. It is the... and I have stickers, too, because I feel bad you dragged your wife along.
She was happy to come.
Was she really happy to come?
She was.
Yeah, Karen, I just saw your post, and Harmonious was fun. That was another one that we were lucky enough to get space on for the very first showing.
Sorry, I was in the middle of announcing... What am I announcing?
We were live all the way up to we saw you.
Yeah, so we will have information about ticketing for the Luminous not so sweet dessert part, because it's sort of leaning into the not so
now
scary.
I have to like change the dessert menu now. I have to like figure out some not so sweet stuff to
Well,
go
there is.
along
There's
with
like
the sweet
usually
stuff.
like crackers and what's that green stuff?
Green stuff?
Celery, right? I've seen those. I've seen a couple of those, but there are some not so sweet things. We always make sure there's like allergy friendly stuff in there too.
Yeah.
So a sweet and not so sweet dessert party for the premiere evening of Luminous.
And this is the second time we've been able to grab space
MouseFanTravel.com.
for a premiere, which, by the way, we're the only private event that's allowed to happen for this party.
That's what happened. That's
the magic.
I knew she was going to do something. I was hoping it wasn't going to be that. I knew there was going to be some sort of like hand gesture and sound effect happening.
Well, you do it all the time, so I figured I could try.
So yeah. So now we've gone from 8 events tonight to now 10 events.
Yes.
There'll be 10 events, and I'll.
And that does include all like the 5 things we talked about tonight.
Yeah. There's
Try to put some stuff on the calendar.
So when I first saw Becky, she hugged me and then hit me because she said because
Again. Seriously.
I literally have
Okay,
video
I can break
evidence
my
of you performing acts of violence against me.
Yes, you do. It's okay.
A 300. Remember I used to do the 360 degree
Yeah.
pictures and videos. One of them popped up on my memories today from when we were in Disneyland on the Adventures by Disney. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I should share it in the clubhouse. And I innocently asked the question, who would like to do a Disneyland ABD? Agents' phones are ringing off the hook. So like, I'm in. Here's my credit card. Let's go. So Becky's like, why did you announce it? I'm like, I didn't announce
me
anything.
this stuff first?
I just sort of,
A little forewarning would be great.
Well,
so...
listen, this is how the magic happens, according to you. This is how the magic happens.
The magic happens by something hitting your brain. You go, let's announce it right now. And then
40-hour
we'll figure it
show.
out later.
So yes, we are going to do. I'm saying I don't care. We are going to do a
PTSD from
Disneyland Adventures by Disney.
Yes,
again.
we are. We just got to figure out where it's going to fit in the calendar.
We think we have like the
We do?
zone. We have like a zone. I won't say what it is.
Good.
Yes.
Because ABDs, by the way, we have to make sure it's before they announce anything because we want to grab the space all for us. Because if we sell out the space all for us, then I can make extra magic. So
Do the magic thing again. I didn't know that's what magic looked like. but-
I don't have a wand. I don't have something. So
Oh,
that's like
I
plan B.
don't tempt me to go inside and get you a crown and a wand.
No.
See,
No. Not good.
because I'll do it.
Okay.
Is it a 2024 or 25 event? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes. Which one?
I mean, that's the question that she asked. It is a 2024 or 2025 event, as well as other. Japan is still on the table for 2025.
You've already said it, so
just take a walk. Just give me 5 minutes.
you've already said it, so you can.
No,
you can
there's something else I haven't said yet.
that you haven't talked to me about.
Yeah, because I just want to like.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's all right.
No, go
We'll
ahead.
save it. We'll save it. I don't want to overwhelm. There's a lot happening, and I don't want to overwhelm people with too much
I should
information.
get like.
Look, Denise is
hazard
like,
pay.
Japan 2025, please. This is where Becky's going to go, Lou, you might have to do back-to-back Japan trips, which twists my arm.
Again, you got to remember though, Japan is not an inexpensive trip. So
But
one
it's
of the
so much
reasons
fun.
one of the reasons we're talking about it early is so that people have time to save up and think about it, because
You never leveraged the idea that I gave you years ago. I'm going to give it to you again. We need to co-brand a WW Radio Mouse Fan Travel, like, savings jar.
clearly
And it's
that
like,
was actually my idea way back when, and you were like, "How do we do that? That'd
because
be great."
right, it was Becky's event because that's when people still used coins. But now we need to like create a virtual,
Well done.
like some sort
Well
of like a
done.
virtual. Look, Brett's there. Brett's right there. He's trying to find the whiteboard. That's why he's been walking around. He's not taking pictures. He's hoping that we actually brought the whiteboard.
I was going to say, do you actually
us.
just carry it around with you? Because if you do, then I'm going to stalk you more often. Because
There is a version of the whiteboard on my phone somewhere,
oh,
but it is digitally locked and sealed. Retina scans. It's, yeah.
Not winning.
So,
Okay.
Karen's like, post pictures. Karen, you don't want to see what happens behind here. You don't want to see what happens. It's not.
What
a
are we
pretty
posting
picture.
pictures of? Post pictures of what?
He's taking pictures of us
Oh.
doing whatever it is
Got it.
that we're doing.
Yes. That's
Fill
a
a
great question.
virtual-
What are we doing?
Fill a virtual jar with Bitcoin. Yeah. Or I was talking to my son about this the other day. All the money that you probably made on NFTs. So
Because we all invested heavily.
also look for the grease tape. Darby Okamoto, known him for years. Look at him like coming out of nowhere, like pulling for the grease tape.
Yes. You know what? I think we should do it for charity. I think we should do a screening of it for the children.
Yeah, the only children that charity is going to take care of is my children's college tuition. That's the only way.
Oh, you
I
think you
might
could get that much for it?
Probably.
At least we could probably send a family to Make-A-Wish or something.
Oh,
there's something
that's
we
what I
could
wanted to make. Wait, thank you for reminding me,
Wow.
unintentionally. Speaking of Make-A-Wish, I think I mentioned this on the show. I don't know if I mentioned it on the live show last week. An anonymous benefactor, who shall remain anonymous, reached out to me and said that loves the work that we as a community and a family are doing with Make-A-Wish, and wants to and is willing to, between now and November 1st, match any and all donations up to 10,000 smackers
That is so
for the
generous.
Make-A-Wish Foundation of
So
America.
generous.
I posted about it in the clubhouse. I also mentioned on the show. And if you go to www.radio.com/Dream Team, it'll tell you all about the Dream Team. It'll tell you all about our work with Make-A-Wish and the differences that you have made. And this is a chance to double the magic between now and November 1st.
Did
So
you see that MEI and Mouse Fan Travel actually did?
you made a withdrawal, which I thought was really
No, we took a few weeks there and gave some of our profits.
You didn't?
Yes, we did. You didn't even
Aw,
notice.
I didn't.
Didn't even notice.
Oh, thank you, Mouse Fan Travel. You know what? I have something for you. No. Listen, I'm grateful.
Great.
I want to give you something.
Are you a sticker?
I want to give you one of these stickers.
That's fantastic.
Pretend that you're excited.
Yay! I'm so excited.
You know, that lady was really excited for her stickers. At least Brett even pretended to be excited for his keychain.
She was very excited about the keychain. Those are nice keychains, and they make don't.
There you go.
Fantastic. It keeps my bangs in place. Here, I'm happy to represent.
So there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. That is, of all the stuff that we do, we make a lot of jokes and we have a lot of fun, but that really is like the most important stuff. We talk about like making a positive difference and an impact and ripple effect. That's hey Lou, does Becky like kids yet? No, she does not.
I love kids.
Would you like me to repeat what you said at dinner tonight?
Okay, that was a little different. It was a situation.
There was no situation. Kids walked into the restaurant. That was the situation. Like at least,
Not exactly.
At least you've gotten to the point that you acknowledge them as little humans, as opposed to what you
got
used
that
to
wrong.
call them.
It's tiny humans.
Tiny humans.
They're tiny humans.
I'm a little human, relatively speaking.
Well, yeah.
Vertically, horizontally, not so much.
Notice how I'm not saying the things that you said at dinner. So
Becky, there were words
doing
that I
them.
had to Google because I literally did not understand what some of those words meant.
But they came out of your mouth. So yeah, you might want to check that first.
I'm not sure if I can. Remind me to tell you a story. There's a word that,
Excuse me.
like, never mind.
The word?
There's-
There's a word that what?
never
Oh,
mind.
come on.
I can't.
No.
I can't because I'm not sure if it's like. There's a. No, not flirkin.
It's the only word I can say.
Like
on the camera.
so we like it's not like a bad word. Dork, right? Calling somebody a dork.
Yeah.
Do you know what a dork is? I recently learned this. It was an eye-opening experience for me. Do you know what a dork is?
Should I look it up?
Go ahead.
Are you going to say it out loud to everybody?
No.
Or-
Look it up on your own free time. I mean, it's one of those words that it ends up not being a bad word because it's just
That? That's not bad. That's you.
no, wait. Wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Oh, you have to find.
No, how do you type on this thing? Good Gandhi.
It's easy.
I'll help you. Look up dork and whale. There you
Right.
go. I never knew that.
Clearly, me neither.
So but that's not how I ever meant it when I called somebody.
So, in other words, Wednesday nights is a learning opportunity with Lou Mongello.
Listen,
It's
you always learn a
educational.
little. I mean, it's not going to be the trivia question of the week, but like, I try and keep those at
Have
least
people
somewhat
call
Disney.
in and
No,
put that on the voicemail.
please don't. But I'm sorry,
Thank you
or
for
you're
bringing
welcome.
that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
I
Something else?
don't know if I'm ready for anything else.
All right, so you know I'm incredibly nostalgic and
Yes.
sentimental. Also a little bit old. It's fine. I get it. Do you
Retarded.
remember that? Calm down, Becky. It's,
It looks like
it's a
margarita
margarita. It's a
machine.
margarita machine. Becky got all
Oh.
excited. What is that? Oh, what are you? Wait, Peter Sellers? So, do you remember? Right. So way back when, like when we were kids, we actually used to play games. Like we would sit on the floor on the shag carpet and we would play games. We'd like go to Toys R Us or KB Toy and Hobby and Sears, whatever. You'd bring. Do you remember the game, Gnipganop?
I remember the name, but I don't remember.
Do you remember
what
the
game
name Gnipganop? I'm asking you. Do you remember the name Gnipganop? Gnipganop basically was this about yay long, and you had like 4 buttons on either side, and you had to sort of shoot balls like on through like the holes to try and get them onto the other side. It was Gnipganop, right? So does everybody
Okay.
remember? So Maureen remembers Gnipganop.
I'm like tearing
Is
up.
it? Wait, this is going to be a mind-blowing bit of information for you. Jim O. Of course, Jim, I promise you, brother, now that like momentum's over, we're going to get together and have coffee or lunch or both. We'll just have a long day just to
You
make
have
up
to
for all the
stalk
time.
him for days and find him, and then he has coffee. It's great.
I'm juggling a lot. So, you ready for this?
Ready.
Gnipganop
Uh-huh.
is ping pong spelled backwards. It was like this 50 year
Say, wait a minute, what?
revelation. I was like, oh my god.
You never know something?
I never knew that
Never.
before. I played
Okay.
Gnipganop like as a kid.
I didn't even.
Did you ever play Gnipganop when you were a kid? So bad here. Gnipganop. It was like it's ping pong spelled backwards.
All right, we've learned several things
Listen,
today. This is the
this
educational
is what you
hour.
get Remember, this show is for free, so clearly you're getting what you pay for. I think Brett was the one ordering that margarita. Probably for you.
Probably not a bad idea. Clearly, I may need one after this because,
Maureen, I was today years old when I discovered that. I know. It doesn't take a lot to really sort of excite me. Don McCann, oh my God. Don McCann is like OG DisneyWorldTrivia.com guy.
Okay.
Like the bulletin forums, like probably his member number was in like the single or double digits.
Wow.
That's how long Don McCann's been around.
Wow.
Aaron Del Prince. It's a good man right there.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Aaron.
I do miss the Indie Disney meet. That was a lot of fun.
Too.
Remember?
We only did it one time, and you brought me a case of
Somebody brought White Castle.
Did they bring it to us, or did we get it?
Somebody brought it to us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I discovered the love of White Castle. It was the first time I ever had White Castle.
But
it was really neat. All the people there. Remember how fun? We had so much fun with it.
It was like in like a farmhouse. Like it was like it wasn't a farmhouse, but it's sort of like a farmhouse. But like I don't remember what it's called. But it was like super like low key, like an event of the people. Like I really liked that. And Aaron's just a good dude.
I did too.
Aaron's a really good dude. So, how long are you here for, by the way?
So why?
Because maybe we can go to White Castle.
We can. We can go tomorrow. I'm here for tomorrow.
Becky,
What?
I can look at
What do you mean?
I'm a hot mess.
So
White Castle doesn't
this
have
is what he
salads.
does to me. He's like, "Let's go." And I'm like, "All right, I'm in." It's like I can't. Oh my god.
No,
I
actually,
can't.
Becky.
What?
There's a new place. I don't even say it
You
out
keep
loud.
telling me that you're going to take me to all these new places,
Oh,
and then
God,
I show up, and
there's another place I discovered.
Okay.
It's only been open for like 2 weeks, and I've gone there twice already. I went there last night. It flames from the side of my face. It's a dumpling place, like it's a homemade dumpling place, like a noodles and dumplings. There's one in New York City which I found when I was there last week. It's like a Michelin star like dumpling place.
Oh.
It's so good. Soup dumplings, fresh noodles, little bao buns. What is that floating little? Did you see that? Floating little like thumb?
What? Well, are you seeing?
I'm not seeing things.
Oh my God. You had sangria. You had one glass of sangria.
First of all, it was a glass of ice with a little bit of grape juice in it. So
Yeah, that's how that works.
yeah.
That's how they get you, with a little bit of grape juice and then move on up.
What's your favorite restaurant in Walt Disney World? What is the best restaurant in Walt Disney World?
Okay. I'm just going to say this. It's not... Right, we had a private event in Napa Room up in California Grill a couple of nights ago.
I wasn't there.
I know. It was... It was probably the best steak I've ever had on property. The best filet mignon.
Is that you just rubbing it in that I wasn't there? Or?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Oh, we'll go later.
Whatever.
Sometime. But it was one of the best meals I've ever had. But it was obviously in the Napa Room, so it was on their convention menu. But it was amazing. The steak was out of this world.
Did they give you the special themed dessert treat?
What's a themed dessert treat?
Oh.
I had like a chocolate something that was wrapped in
Wait a minute.
chocolate other things.
You didn't
with
get
more
the
chocolate
Baymax
things.
dessert?
No. There's a Baymax dessert?
Obviously not for you.
I'm totally
Moving
gonna
on.
name my car Baymax, by the way. It's white and it's cute and it has some, so.
Has what? What does it have on it?
It has like black accents on it.
By the
It
way,
looks like Baymax.
San Francisco Square in Disneyland,
Yes!
California.
I haven't
is
been there
so,
yet.
Oh,
I haven't seen it yet. Did you take me to Disneyland?
yes.
No. No, you were there
Virtually,
by
I did.
yourself.
Virtually. Denise wants to know what your favorite drink is. in Walt Disney
Virtually, I
World.
gave you a steak last night. Virtually.
I didn't see it.
Here, I'll show you a picture.
Whatever. What's your favorite drink in Walt Disney World?
Wow. Oh. You know what?
While you think about this, let me explain something to you. Step into my office for a second.
Wow.
Because when you go out with Becky,
We're going this
it's
route again.
exactly like that scene from When Harry Met Sally. Even tonight, I want the salad, but I don't want the chorizo. Can you substitute something else? Is the chicken grilled or is it fried? What about the shrimp? Does it have the tails on or tails off? Ordering a drink with Becky, especially at Disney, is always an interesting. It's a journey. It's a bit of an adventure, because the drink that Becky wants has words in it that are not necessarily Disney appropriate.
What are you talking about? Okay, that one.
Becky,
That's
kids, go
Wait a
inside.
minute.
Go inside for
No, hold on.
Okay, wait a second.
It is Disney. There was a ride about it in Epcot many years ago. So
There was not a ride called On the Beach. And the drink is not called the Making of Me drink.
oh my god.
Wait a minute. He really did. He got Becky.
We speculated. And yet it came
He
true.
got Becky a margarita.
Thank you so much. That
That's
was really
called
sweet of you.
knowing your audience right there. But yes, Becky likes to order a drink that involves friendship on the sand.
Friendship.
Right.
Really
That's what they should
close.
call it. Friendship on the friendship on the sand. But she's like, I want something that's the sweetest thing on your menu, but can you make it a little bit sweeter? And then what kind of juice does? It's a 46-minute process when you order a drink.
No, it's more like 5.
But now, friendship on the sand. I just gave you a way that you could order it at Disney
What do they
without
call it?
food.
There is a Disney term for it. But on the receipt, it prints out S, asterisk, asterisk, on the beach. So, you know.
I
what do
like
you say?
friendship on the sand. I'm owning friendship on the sand. Chandler says, do you get
That's
strange
fine.
looks from people walking by who don't know you? Oh, I get strange people
Constantly.
who don't know me and who do know
Who
me. They
don't,
just keep
yeah.
walking by.
Yes, I was looking through my
Wait, Claire, what
through my
part
list.
of Canada are you from, and how good, and where is the best poutine where you live? Or poutine, excuse me.
My favorite is, and I would walk there
You
tonight.
just, you were looking it
Oh
up.
yeah, because I was looking at all the, because I didn't want to forget the ones, if there was something that I haven't had in a while, because I haven't been drinking for a while. Is the
15
Grand
minutes.
Marnier,
15 minutes is not in a while.
the
Just so you know.
Grand Marnier orange slush in Epcot. That is my all-time. I will stop there if I can. If the line is not too long, I will grab one because it's quick. It's a quick downer. Keep walking.
It's a quick downer, she says.
Go on. Because you have to drink it before you leave, so that's a little bit.
Wow.
What? You missed me, didn't you?
Yes. Chug, chug, chug,
Oh
chug,
no.
chug.
Will not be chucking a margarita. What?
The Irish pub in Port Deluise. Deluise is best poutine.
How about you? What's your favorite drink? Because we will
I'm
be
not
doing
a-
this because
I'm
apparently
not a
there's
big-
we are going to actually do a lounge review.
So wait, I'm not a big drinker, really like at all. But wait a minute, I will tell you that I just was, and I posted a reel on Instagram. I might have posted in the Clubhouse too. I posted a reel on Instagram about some of the fall flavors and Halloween happenings at the Edison, Marie and Enzo's, and Enzo's Hideaway.
They do such a great job in the holidays.
Dude,
Yeah.
Maria and Enzo's has a maple old fashioned,
Wow.
which was
No words.
word speechless.
Wow.
Without speech.
Wow.
And I am not a drinker.
Yeah, but you do
I
like that
it-
spicy
I
stuff.
like a
You
little
like-
old fashioned.
yeah.
But the maple brings this like warmth and sweetness to it, and it's perfect for the fall. I had a little bit of that, and I had my like rigatoni, and then wait. They have an apple cannoli. It's a cannoli with like little bits of like apple on one and like these little apple like pearls on the other side. Oh,
That
if I would have died
sounds
right
good.
then and there, people would have. He died happy. He was a happy man. He died with a smile on his face and a belly full of rigatoni.
For the fall, though, I am a traditionalist. I like my pumpkin spice. It doesn't need to be coffee, but I like pumpkin spice.
Becky's
flavored
actually
stuff.
she's wearing Uggs and leggings right now. That's how much she loves her pumpkin spice.
Uggs. No. Not against anybody who has them. I just do not have them right now. Nor do I have, no.
French fries in Belgium and Amsterdam is an entire meal?
French what? French fries what?
French fries in Amsterdam and Belgium is an entire meal, must eat. Amy, where do I get this, and when can we go to Amsterdam?
We can go to Amsterdam. We can fit it in the 2026 calendar somehow.
I don't want to, Becky's Amsterdam, I don't want to go to that Amsterdam. I just want the French fries.
Amsterdam is an amazing city. It's very cool. It's another river cruise. You are going to fall in love with river cruising when we do this Nat Geo thing, and you're going to go, what's the next one we're going to do? And I already know which one it's going to be. It won't be Amsterdam. I think we'll do a round trip Paris, I think. Yeah. You're going to fall in love with river cruising, and you're going to be like, okay, now we always have to do a cruise with Disney. Now we have to do a river cruise too, and pretty soon we're going to have like a cruise a quarter. Because...
Becky, how long ago did I say we should do a cruise every month?
If we
and now that my kids are in school, I will do a cruise every month.
You all heard it, folks. Apparently, we're doing a cruise every month.
I will do a cruise every month.
How would we do that?
We'll figure it out. We've got plenty of time.
Okay.
Oh, now I wish I would have shown you the thing that I was working on before that I didn't say was ready for prime time. I'm so excited about this idea. I even mocked it. I know, I even mocked it up and everything.
Well, then before you leave, you have to tell me.
No, I can't.
Jeez, I hate you sometimes.
This is me.
Yeah. Anyway, what are they saying?
I don't know. I have to go back and see.
What's the thing that you... All right.
I had a maple old fashioned on the Wish. It was very good.
Those are really good.
Let's see.
Smokiness.
They don't call it the Friendship in the Sand in Amsterdam. I'm sure they don't.
It's a little bit different there.
I make maple old fashions all the time at home. Yeah, see, and I'm not really. See, Chandler says a cruise a quarter, and the problem is.
Well, we have to have enough people to go with us every quarter, and you know.
What's like the minimum viable number of people we need to have? 1, 2. Got 2.
I'd have to do math because we have to make sure to cover all the expenses. So my brain goes straight to event planning. 24.
Oh, we can do that.
A quarter.
Yeah.
Do all of them have to be out of Florida?
No.
Okay, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Because
I'm jonesing for a cruise out of California.
Yay!
And I'm gonna. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna announce Alaska. We're doing Alaska again too.
Yeah.
I just do it just for that reality, and because I love Alaska.
I want to go to. I want to go back to Alaska,
but
there are complications with Alaska. It's not inexpensive anymore if you go with Disney Cruise Line.
I know, we'll figure it out.
It's $16,000 for 3 people.
Ashley Grissom says West Coast, best coast.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Ashley.
So no.
What?
I love Ashley though, but see, Chad says let's go. California cruise and Disneyland. There are plans in the works for some stuff. When are we doing a California adventure by Disney? Sign me up. You had this conversation.
If only we'd had some planning time that I could get a contract and we could have announced a date.
I just spent 3 hours with you at dinner. Like, I mean, 2 hours of it was you ordering your food. But...
Or wait a minute, no, you're forgetting the 30 minutes of you trying to figure out how to put all the plates that you ordered on the table because
there was also the 20 minutes of I don't want to sit there. Can you tell her that that's not an appropriate table? We need to be moved somewhere else. And this is us.
Yeah, welcome to it, and I apologize in advance.
When are we doing group drinks with Becky at Trader Sam's?
Ooh.
West Coast Trader Sam's. I haven't been to West Coast Trader Sam's in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. I would love that. That's what we should do. We should.
Well, we did say we were going to do that thing in Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
We could do that and do a meetup. We'll do a meet of the month.
That's what we have to do tomorrow. I have to put that on the list because we have to find those dates for that thing, and then we can do the other thing.
Look at Paul Hoffman. Paul Hoffman's wife wonders why he says do a meetup in Aulani.
Okay, that's a little.
Let's add that to the list too. It's been years since we've been.
You know what I want to do?
A Nat Geo or ABE to Alaska. Does that exist?
Yes. Absolutely, 100%. And I'd almost say, while a cruise to Alaska is great,
it's so beautiful though.
But wait,
so beautiful.
Okay, here's the problem. Can I just explain the problem for a moment? when you do a Disney cruise to Alaska, you're in Alaska, but you're not really in Alaska. You're in Canada Light. You are, right?
Canada and
Yes.
Alaska. I'm sorry.
No, there's-
You're not in Alaska. You're in Canada Light.
You are in Alaska because you're technically in U.S. waters and international waters because Canada's right here. So, geography, right?
Hold on a second.
The actual Alaska.
Dear people of Ketchikan, I'm so sorry.
It's not what I mean. And if you want to see Alaska, like Mount McKinley and the Anchorage and all of the trains.
Go ahead.
The
Here's
trains.
your shovel. Keep digging.
No, I'm not. The trains.
Oh, I did like that White Pass train thingamajiggy. Was so
yeah,
fun.
but the White Pass train is nothing compared to a glass top
Excuse me 1
train
second.
that goes.
Dear White Pass train, I am also sorry. I love the White Pass train.
What if we did an Adventures by Disney to actual North Alaska? not just-
I would literally go tomorrow. I got nothing going on, which is also a lie.
I was gonna say what? Would anybody be interested in doing a land?
Brett would, right? Just say yes.
Land to Alaska as opposed to a cruise to Alaska? I can't see the comments. You're gonna have to like
Put your little goggles
Show me.
on.
little goggles.
Let's see.
You're totally getting old. And that's too far away. You have the teeny tiny.
I
little
love the.
Packers train.
Suzanne says I love the train.
The train is amazing.
I love the train. Wait.
Wait, what? Don't hit me.
All right, I won't. I'll say this.
No, what?
Speaking of train, when we do our Halloween on the High Seas cruise on the Disney Magic that leaves out of Fort Lauderdale, we're all going to take the train. If you want to, we're going to take the Bright Line train from here down together. How much fun is that going to be?
Or the opposite direction.
Well,
Or
I mean,
both.
we have to. Right, we
You have to get
come
there
back.
anyway, so
Right, we
you
have to
gotta
come-
go and come back.
We have to go and come back.
But I mean, some people are going to fly into Miami.
But fly to Orlando, do the choo-choo train together. I love trains so much.
The choo-choo train.
I love
You are
choo-choo
5.
trains.
You're 5 years old right now.
Kelly says we need a teacher-friendly trip.
We've really tried those.
Look, these are all Alaska people.
Yeah?
All Alaska people. Alaska.
Are they saying cruise or ABD?
Yes.
Both.
So excited. We need to. Sean would love the train. The Alaska ABD was tremendous. Oh, Steven Schwartz. I love Steven. Can you believe that Steven is watching from literally the other side of the planet?
Where is he? What?
Dear Steven Schwartz, I'm also apologizing. Where's Steven from? He has the funny accent.
A lot of people have.
Wow. Dear all of WM Radio family with accents, I am apologizing once again. The fact that anybody still listens is a shock to me. Whatever. Can you just Google where does Steven Schwartz live?
No, I actually know. I'm just having fun. What? Look at my phone.
Wait. Steven's on the Disney Wonder in the middle of the Pacific. The Wonder's my favorite ship. Please tell Tiana and the French Quarter Lounge that I said hello. And if you could send me a picture of your room service chicken tenders, I'd be very much appreciative. What is your favorite ship in the Disney fleet? Pick one. Don't give me the meh.
No, I
What's
know
the
that
one
one
ship?
easily.
What is it?
Right now, Wonder for me.
Yeah, it's the Wonder.
Because I love the smaller ship, the more intimate feel. I love Tiana's. I love the redo that they did on the last refurb. I like the more classic.
What's your favorite ship in the
look.
Disney Cruise Line fleet? I do too. That's why I'm excited to go on the Magic again in October. Like
That is
the new ships are great and beautiful, and I'm very excited to see what what sort of treasures the treasure has to unfold. But what do you think about the Moana show? Coming to the treasure.
Yes, and I'm glad that they announced that because I wasn't sure what they were going to do, and then that gets me really excited because I love Moana. That's one of my favorite characters, so that's going to be great.
A lot of people say they love the smaller ships. I think
I do
somebody
too.
just said that the Wonder is the only one that she was missing.
How do you guys feel about the adventure? I would love to kind of get some thoughts on that because it's going to be Disney's largest ship. It's not going to be the largest ship afloat, by a long shot, but it's definitely going to be Disney's largest ship.
But the fact that it's very much positioned, not just geographically, but positioned for an Asian market.
Correct.
I wonder how that's going to impact. We've had the casino conversation before, but how is that going to impact potentially dining, entertainment? You know, the restaurants and the menus that are on board.
Yeah.
Like one of the things I loved when we went to Asia both times was that you'd go to breakfast and they would have like rice and like noodles. I'm like, I can carb load at breakfast, and like the little bowls of congee and stuff. But I mean, it'll be just from a purely cultural perspective. We need to go just to sort of see the similarities and differences.
Yeah,
purely
absolutely.
just culturally.
And because we need to spend some time in Tokyo Disney Sea again, because you got to kind of stop over for a few days before
It's
you
been
go to
too long.
Singapore.
We still haven't. We didn't see everything there either.
We still haven't. We need well, we
I
decided
think
we would,
Suzanne
live
Armstrong
there.
will just basically go wherever we go at this point. She's like, I'll do that one for sure too. I think she also said that about Alaska, Disneyland, and.
Well, I
wherever
saw
else we
somebody
announced.
did mention all they wanted was a Disneyland meetup. That's definitely on the radar,
Yeah.
and that's something that we're trying to do sooner rather than later, hopefully.
Becky and I have a planning meeting out in Disneyland coming up
Yeah.
very soon. So we'll do a meetup there in San Francisco. I love Baymax, and the food in San Francisco is awesome.
What did you
Yes.
like most?
Yes.
What if you could only order one thing?
So I really tried to eat almost everything, and I was only there for like 2.5 days. But I had wow, there's a lot of stuff that I liked. I had this.
Pick just one.
I'm trying to. You know, I like some good buns. Wink. Of the bao
Wait.
variety, the ramen was really good. The ramen was like if Mexico and Japan had a baby, because it was like this spicy birria ramen, which was really, really good. And the food in California, like you guys aren't afraid of a little bit of spice, I think because of where it is and the local crowd. And Tiana's is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Tiana's is awesome.
What
Tiana's
was
is
your
really, really
favorite
good.
thing there?
The house gumbo. The house gumbo all day, all night. Yeah. The icebox lemon beignet was nice too. Not a sweets guy, but it's a nice finish on the palate after the gumbo and the rice and a little bit of zip.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, we have to have a planning meeting in Disneyland, and we have to have a breakfast planning meeting, a lunch planning meeting, and a dinner planning
So do
meeting.
you know what the breakfast plan is? And
Okay.
I didn't know this was a thing
That's the thing.
until I got there. And my friend who works there, one of the chimichanga carts, and you know my love of the Disneyland chimichanga, the breakfast chimichanga, people literally like they get to Disneyland and they make a beeline for it. They're sold out by like 9:20.
Really?
Yeah. And I got there at 9:30, and she's like, "Oh, you're too late." I'm like, "I didn't even know this was a thing."
That's
She's
new.
like, "If you would have told me, I would have put one aside for you." I'm like, "Well, that does me no good today." But Disneyland breakfast chimichanga. Wait.
Yes. Ow.
Right outside of San Francisco Square is a cappuccino cart, and they have, and if somebody can look this up to make sure I don't get it right, they have a steak breakfast burrito. It was the best $9 I've ever spent on a Disney park anywhere. Yeah,
That's saying a lot
Boom.
for you,
flag has been planted.
because there's a lot of things that fit into that $9.
I know.
It's like
Sometimes I get caught up in the moment.
a corn dog, all the things that you
It
walk
was-
into Disneyland with this guy, and it's the first thing. You walk in, he takes a picture because, of course, he has to do the selfie in front of the train station, and then we walk in, and then pretty much it's down Main Street where he sees a horse-drawn carriage, so he has to stop and video that for 2 seconds, and he has to like take a picture of himself with the horse in the background going, "Hey," and then
This is fascinating. Please continue.
we get into the hub, and he doesn't know which direction to go. It's like the chimichanga's there, and
The chimichanga, by the way, is no longer in the hub, but that's fine for purposes of your story.
It's now right around the corner. So anyway, when it was in the hub, he would literally like stand there and go, "There's popcorn, and there's corn dogs, and there's a chimichanga, and where do we start?"
Becky only knows this because she's watching it on closed circuit TV from her suite at Club 33. She doesn't actually walk where the peons walk into Disneyland. So she just, boy,
Wow.
I'd like a chimichanga, and poof, it just appears.
That would be great if that actually
See?
happened.
Oh, Lord. Good
I
time.
missed you so much.
Yeah, me too. Dear Lou, I'm so sorry for...
That's all right. So, well, now you know what to expect if you've never traveled with us before.
Don't tell them it's this, because this is not a good sales pitch for our group.
I don't know.
of
It's kind of fun.
Who has ever... This will be our final question of the night. Who has ever traveled with us before, and where have you traveled, and what's been sort of the most memorable place that we've gone together,
I'm gonna have to watch comments for this.
or yes, please do, or things that we've ever done before? Let me ask the studio audience. Hey, Brett,
Yes, sir.
where have we traveled? Where are some places that we've traveled together, or things that we've done together?
We've been to Bermuda with you.
Come closer. Nobody can hear you over there.
Stella says Wyoming.
Wyoming. Oh, Wyoming.
That was so fun. That was
Stella, my legs still hurt from the trek in Wyoming.
Yeah. How long did it take for you to actually recover from that?
You ask as if I've actually recovered from that. I'm still carb loading. So, Brett, where have we... Stephen Williams, several cruises. Look, there's the bubble band thingy. Look, did you see it?
Yes.
Brett, did you see that? I'm not... All right, I'm not dreaming.
No, you're not.
Beatrice
dreaming.
Dennis says New Orleans.
We did the Bermuda with you, and we did the Maritime cruise.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Bermuda was great. Bermuda was
great.
Darren, the possible maximum of people on an ABD to Disneyland, we usually do about 30 to 32 people on that adventure. So that's the answer to your
I
question.
have to catch up. Several cruises. Stephen Williams would love to travel with you both. New Orleans. I love Beatrice so much. Bermuda was actually gorgeous. Marvel Day at Sea, the Fantasy Bermuda. D23 was probably the most memorable since I got my nation. Aww. Elizabeth was like, Darren reached out to me and wanted to surprise you with it, and like I brought your stuff out. I still remember like giving it to you in the booth at D23 Expo.
Look at Gregory pulling up the.
Dave Anderson. Dave Anderson, I'm going to tell you one of my most fond memories of the Alaska cruise. I kid you not. It was late at night. Surprise, surprise. I was up on deck 11, the food and drink station. You were just sitting there. Dave and I just sat there for like an hour, just like chatting and catching up, and it was so nice. Like we had such a nice conversation. He's a good man right there. Darren says Bermuda's a great time. Greg Haas has been on 4 cruises, 2 ABG trips. Wyoming was the most recent.
That was again Wyoming.
Wyoming's great.
You didn't believe me, and I said, "Man, we're gonna go. We should do the Wyoming ABD. You're gonna relax."
Steven Schwartzrock says Japan was amazing.
Yeah, it really was.
And he said that in his cool little accent, too. Bermuda on the Fantasy. I remember Brett. He's a memorable guy. He's a good dude. Wyoming was wonderful. Let me see.
Amy,
What
we
else
would
did you-
like that too.
Can you book me to go, please? The Wish was my first cruise and first cruise ever, says Kelly Freeman. Paul Hoffman says Italy. The food. God, that was
Everything
so
about
good.
Italy.
Everything about Italy was so good. Italy was one of the most, and I mean this sincerely, it was a profound experience for me.
Yeah.
Not just because of
The
the pizza and the
heritage.
pasta, like going into places that mean something to me, just personally, like the Vatican thing was just, forget it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
And I apologize for all of the churches and chapels and basilicas. Every time we would pass by one, I would drag somebody into it, but that's how I roll.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. You're like, but you're like, Moncello, I want to eat. Let's go. And it's funny because every time you walked into one, it sort of rumbled a little bit.
Wow.
God's going, see, God made us disconnect for a second. Brett, where have you not
Exciting.
been that you would love to do together as a group?
Well, Sherry, my wife, definitely would love to do Alaska. I know that was brought
See?
up.
Again,
Totally understand.
cruise or ABD?
Um,
They're about the same price right now.
Cruise. Definitely, cruise to Alaska.
There is something about cruise, like there's something, because they're very different experiences for obvious reasons, but
Thank
from
you,
a pure
Suzanne.
relaxation perspective, a cruise is, an ABD, a lot of them, you're doing a lot. I mean, you're certainly getting way more value than you might even think because you do so much.
Bears.
You have access to so much.
You get to see bears.
But it's very active, right? There's
Yes.
not a ton of downtime. Where cruises, you sort of, it's a choose and make your own adventure. You could be as active or as relaxed as you want. Like, you're probably not getting a lot of time to like pick up a book if you're doing an ABD to Europe somewhere. But on a cruise, from what they tell me, some people actually do bring books, and sometimes I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna bring a book and actually read on a cruise. I bring a book every time. It never actually
You never
happens.
do. Yeah, you absolutely never do. Ridley Pearson. Kelly Freeman, well done pulling that one back out. I would love to have him back again. And we talked about
Ridley
that.
Pearson, I saw him, and he's like, when can I come on a cruise again? I'm like, I didn't know you wanted to come on a cruise again.
Elizabeth, I'm with you. I think an ABD to Alaska, maybe we just do both. And people can choose if they want to do the
I
cruise or
agree.
ABD. Because those ABDs are just amazing. And you get to see so much of the country and the culture and the history and bears. I like bears.
I saw
I
bears
love
today.
bears.
What's wrong with you?
I do. I love bears.
You can go to
It's
Magic
great.
Kingdom. There's a whole show full of them.
Walking around yesterday.
Mike says Hooper's pretty epic with the group. That was a lot of fun. That's where I met Rob Lott. Becky, I do a podcast about Disney World, and occasionally I'll have folks
You have a
come
show?
on. I do. Still.
Wow.
I've been doing it for almost 20 years. I know it's going to come as a shock to you.
I've been around for like 16,
Is it,
almost
I was like, is it
17 of
16,
those.
17?
I think we're going on 17.
I just sort of make up the number. Like 17, 18, 35 years we've been
In
together.
another year, we're going to be an adult.
Matthew says Northern Lights. My daughter is named Aurora.
Aww.
And I wanted to see the Aurora.
That's a bucket list for me. I have been to Iceland. I've been to Alaska several times. I've been north several times. We get the Northern Lights in Seattle a few times. I've never seen the Northern Lights.
My son's middle name is Borealis. You know
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It's Nicholas Borealis Montello.
No.
No, it's not. But I don't get to say the word Borealis all that often, so when I can...
This is what he's in
like,
the
I just
sentence.
do-
Okay.
Every now and then, like if I know a big word and like there's like an occasion to use it. What did I say? I said the other day,
sons.
and somebody was like, "That's not a word," and I'm like, "No, it is." Wait.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like a super obscure like SAT word, and I was so proud of myself for using it. And the person was like, "Lou, that's not a word. You made it up." Oh crud, I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm with you there.
I-
Jerry, bringing up Ron Cohey. Remember
I do remember Ron Cody.
the totem pole art piece from the last Alaska cruise?
I love Ron. Ron Cody's just a good dude.
He really is.
Angie wants to do a group trip to Australia.
Me too. That's another ABD.
And Chad
scenario.
Williams, there was conversation tonight about our Momentum cruise, so stay tuned.
Oh yeah, you actually talked about that publicly.
Did I?
Yes, you
Whoops.
just did.
I mean, I talk about at Momentum, so if you think there's something else I'm planning for Momentum too, so and it might not be in Orlando, so go figure.
I might actually get to crash one.
No, it's not going to happen.
Oh, it's always going
Oh,
to happen. There's
He
definitely
knows
gonna be
security was very tight at Momentum this year. It was just basically anti-Becky
one.
security.
I was
Like,
going to say, you knew that I was halfway across the country.
I
There's
know,
no-
but dude,
You're just afraid I'm going to just fly in and go,
you
hi.
just do your cauldron and man, there you show up. Wow.
Oh,
I know.
you just had to, you even had to say wow when that came out of your mouth.
I'm in the Halloween spirit.
Thank you, Catherine. That is really sweet of you to say. She actually listened to our listener questions. You know what?
Here we go.
We should
Becky?
be doing those more often because
Oh.
there's like this the stack of emails that he has will, if we did a show a day, would take
Becky,
us 17 years.
I think what you don't
to do
understand
that.
is
What?
I actually do episodes that are not listener email shows.
Oh no, I know that.
I mean, you don't listen to them, but
I listen
look,
to.
see,
What?
Lou paced children around the momentum entrance to keep Becky down. Beatrice, I'm going to give you a prize for that because that might be the funniest thing I've seen all night. And
Beatrice,
that's what
I used to be your
that's what I'm
friend.
going to do next year. I'm going to get like cardboard standees of little children and like play screaming children sounds and just put. It's going to be like the Sonic fence in Lost. Like you just won't be able to pass through it.
I still haven't seen Lost.
I am
I
not
don't-
lying. I don't watch a lot of TV, and I usually work late, and I'll try to watch it before I go to bed, and sometimes I just don't get to. But I'll fall asleep to like a TV show. I am now currently on my 7th rewatch of Lost. Yeah,
Do you fall asleep to Lost?
yeah. For a while, I was falling asleep to Seinfeld, and now I fall asleep to Lost. Because if I fall asleep, it's okay. But when if I happen to be
That's funny.
watching, like, if I take a little break and like eat lunch or something, and if I put it on in the background, because I have to like pay to. Sometimes I'll just fast forward through like the flashback stuff off island, so I can get to all the good stuff on the island.
Do I even want to? Do you want to even guess when I fall asleep to on TV?
Oh God, this is a family-friendly show. Wait a second. Hold that thought. First of all, this is I have a very disturbing mental image in my head that I need to like have exorcised out by a Catholic priest. But what if you had to imagine? You had to imagine Becky. What would Becky fall asleep to?
On TV, watching
TV.
TV shows because I can't fall asleep without the TV on.
All right, so it's got to be like for you. I would say it's like Nick at Night, but you're just too bougie for even commercials. So it's got to be something streaming.
No, it's not streaming.
No, it's not.
It's not streaming.
It's not streaming. So it's on late night. It can't have children in it.
It.
I don't think
No, both of them actually do have children in them.
Children of the Corn.
No, not a horror movie.
Becky falls asleep watching the Travel Channel. No.
No. Because I want to pay attention to that. It's stuff that I don't want to pay attention to because it's just-
Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Oh my god!
I had a roommate in college, because I used to watch this too, who would fall asleep with the TV on, sit bolt upright when the X-Files came on, turn it off, and start snoring again. Stranger Things, Full House, no. What would you fall asleep to? It's probably not anything good.
No, that's actually kind of true depending on how you look at it.
What's happening?
No.
No. You don't even... You never watched What's Happening?
No. Well, I know the Kichi line, but I didn't. It wasn't on my radar. What?
Do you not like Rerun?
He's okay.
You don't even know who it is, do you?
Yes,
You
I
have-
do.
What was Rerun's signature clothing item?
The beanie. And the
Excuse me.
the
Dear entire Jewish population.
No.
One, it's called a
No.
yarmulke, and two, it was not a beanie. It's a beret.
Right, okay.
Well, is there anybody else she could potentially offend? I'm not sure if we don't have. Anyway, all right, get this over with because I'm a little queasy. What do you fall asleep watching?
It depends on what's running, but it's Rick and Morty or South Park. Both have children.
They're animated children who are performed by adults.
Both have children in them. You didn't specify that.
My son loves those two shows.
No,
which
we talk a lot about.
I'm not sure who I'm more concerned for watching those.
I kind of love South Park.
So,
I learned something today.
oh boy. You learned about a whale, and I know.
That's from South Park, by the way. I've learned something today.
There
didn't know that,
there are
did you?
times, like, so I used to watch it when it first came on. Like, Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh was some of the funniest stuff ever.
Yeah.
Right? But then, as time went on,
They offended everybody.
They started to. There were some things I'm like, I really feel like I'm going to go to hell if I keep like literally. I would turn it off because I'm like, I'm afraid for the sanctity of my soul, which potentially is already in trouble anyway. I can't. I got to like play the odds. I could not finish watching episodes.
It's hilarious and funny, and it
Says someone who just offended 7 or 8 different groups
according
tonight.
to you, yes. I didn't mean to offend the Canadians, just so you know.
The French was fine, but just not the Canadians.
Well, you know.
There's a hierarchy. Okay.
I have no idea, but people are still watching.
By the way, if this is your first time, this
We're
is
sorry.
normally a show about Disney World.
We're in Disney World, so it's about Disney World. We're here, right?
Other than talk a little bit about Disney Cruise Line, I'm not sure that anything Disney related.
Well, where are we going for lunch?
Let's recap.
tomorrow? Or
Nowhere.
dinner? What do you mean? You said you're taking me somewhere.
I didn't know. I did. This is it. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is our time together.
Look at your calendar because you blocked the entire day tomorrow.
Today was your day. Today was Becky Day.
I didn't have a day.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm sure I got lots of stuff going on, and my daughter's home too. So you know.
You fly up every other day to see her anyway.
Just to make sure she's okay. Just to make sure she gets home okay. What's
Terrence
the all-time?
Phillip,
What?
no.
Okay,
Terrence
last question.
Phillip.
This is it. This is really the last question tonight.
All right.
Non-Disney related. What is the all-time, or you can say best or your favorite TV show?
West Wing.
Really?
Yep.
I've never seen an episode. I'm the least political person on the planet.
I just
Becky
thought it
watches
was
Scared
brilliant.
Straight and laughs at the kids.
No. I don't think I saw that once when I was a teenager.
Jen
Someone
Sumko
made
says
me.
Friends. Jen, how are you, by the way? MASH. I watched MASH sometimes when I was younger. Some of the episodes were a little depressing. The Office. I watched a few episodes here and there.
You still haven't
Castle,
watched-
never seen it. I've never seen Castle, but I love him as Malcolm Reynolds on Firefly.
Ted Lasso.
Never saw an episode.
You need to see Ted Lasso.
Everyone says that to me.
You would totally bond with Ted.
It's on
You
my.
would-
It's on my. It's in my list.
It's like
I
me
got
on
lots
the
of stuff I gotta watch.
Yep.
But
Ted Lasso.
Cheers is okay.
Yeah.
Seinfeld, I love Seinfeld. I've seen every episode a dozen times. Never seen Psych. I've seen like 30 seconds of Everybody Loves Raymond because the guy who played the monster in Young Frankenstein was in it. Home Improvement, nope. Ted Lasso, yeah. I need to hop on the Ted Lasso train.
Katie, you're so correct. It's not just political. It's West Wing. It's how it's shot and how it's scripted and how they have this one-shot camera thing that goes through, and the actors are amazing, and it's got some great backstories, and it's great.
I stopped listening when you said West. Who's the boss?
Lost.
Lost is so
Lost
good.
on Lost.
Lost is so
Still
good.
lost on Lost. See, Ted Lasso.
Parks and Rec.
Everybody's got to bring this one. You've got to
The
watch it.
Golden Girls. It's on my list. I don't watch.
When
I
we
just
end
don't-
up like, I will tell you, when we end up on Brightline or a plane or something like that, I'm just going
I'm
to
gonna be
put it
looking
in
out the
front
window.
of you.
That's what
You
take
do
the train
not.
for.
This is you.
Really? Would you like me to get to my photo album because
Oh, I have.
Married with Children?
I have pictures,
West Wing is one of the best writing. I'm sure it
Yeah.
is. It's just not my thing. Like it
but
just.
it's not politics, really. It is, but it
As you
isn't.
just said, West
Well,
Wing
I
is
mean-
what you want politics to be like.
Well, yeah, but
Happy Days
You're
and the
right.
Carol Burnett Show. See, Chad, now we just bought it. That was good TV back then. Will and Grace, yeah.
yeah, Suzanne Summers.
Aw.
Did you watch?
I was
Three's
more of a
Company?
Janet kind of guy.
Okay,
I was a little more of a Janet over Chrissy kind of guy.
that actually wasn't what I was asking.
No,
But good
I
to
just-
know. Thank
sorry.
you.
I mean, Mr. Furley was my favorite character. Did you ever see the very first pilot of Three's Company?
I don't think I
When
did.
it had a different cast? And it had the theme song was just music. Go to the YouTubes and go on your little googly device and
Like right
since
now?
that no.
Okay.
But
You're
look
like-
up the very first episode. It looks really weird.
Okay.
It's super
Interesting.
weird. I never liked I
Never liked
Roseanne
what?
is not my favorite. Happy Days, I had an Arthur Fonzarelli action figure. Like, you used to be able to flip the thumbs up. Anybody remember?
Yes.
Look what's happening. What's going on back there? What is that? My phone just had fireworks. I didn't do anything. Wait, if I go like this, if I do the Fonzie thing, is that what had it? Did I make that happen?
Did you do?
Look. No, it's not me. Somebody must be doing it. How do you make those fireworks happen? Are you doing it?
No.
Wait.
Wait, I'm gonna do it
Seriously. If you do.
No, that can't be it. Jody Rice says it's the new effects. I'm sure if I don't do it, it'll still happen again. Now I want to start just making like random hand gestures to see like what happens.
I could do random hand gestures, but you probably wouldn't.
I'll do Born to Hand Jive from Greece. No, I won't.
Oh, sing it.
I almost did it. Look.
Sing it. That's actually correct. You remember the part.
Do the heart with your hands. This is not. It looks like my small intestine.
See?
Shut up!
Yep.
No way!
So you're doing the thumbs up. You're doing the fireworks.
It's like I found fire. Wait a minute.
Right,
Do peace.
5 hours long.
Wait, balloons? You're gonna have to remember. This is like.
Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now.
Oh no!
Wait.
That's not what you want.
I'm so glad.
Somebody get a screenshot of that. Do it again. Someone grab a screenshot because that's not as good. The other one's
Maybe
better.
I'm sending somebody a heart.
That's awesome, but don't do that. Do some fireworks. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do the blood thing. Do the blood thing. What's that from?
Young Frankenstein.
The Simpsons.
Oh.
Listen, I need to go home in the privacy of my room and just play with this.
Oh my God,
Do a bunny. How do I do a bunny? Wait, like
or no, it's peace sign or bunny.
this is peace.
Balloons.
It's the little things that make me happy.
This is too
I
funny.
am clearly. I'm very easily entertained. If a hose popped up when he did the sprinkler, I would have done it.
What other hand gestures can you do?
No, keep that down. Keep that down there. Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Like, now I'm just trying to make stuff happen.
It's like somebody Google it and tell me what's going on here.
Are there any other hand gestures that I didn't?
Is that something new for like Apple? Is that a? Jeez, that's all you're gonna do now. It's just gonna make
But how
yourself
cool!
happy.
What a great way to sort of end the show.
Yes.
Like when it's
So
time
next
to
time we have to like both
do
of us
Saturday
do it.
Night Fever. Oh no,
Wow, that's
that's
kind of
really
disturbing.
Sorry.
All right.
It's new for Apple.
So-
it's new for Apple
Did somebody have a list of?
of things that Becky can't do on her playful phone.
But I can magic erase people.
Watch
so
this. Boom. Can you make that happen?
I cannot make that.
I can literally. I'm literally making magic happen.
Oh, this is so funny. You've discovered fire.
I have. I'm a 7-year-old boy. Do double thumbs down. Oh, I'm afraid to, because it might be bad.
Well, then yeah, see,
Oh.
that brings up. So you got to go back to the thumbs up or the. So you were doing that.
I was making that happen.
Yes, and you were like, somebody's doing this to me. But look, you were doing it to yourself.
Well, there you go. Look, and look. I made real fireworks happen in the background.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Well, again,
I learned something today.
I feel like Mr. Rogers. Let's talk about what we learned today.
Or Stan from South Park.
We try it again. It's supposed to rain.
Ow.
Oh my God. This is amazing. Ashley, you're awesome. I love this.
All right, what else, Ashley? That is so funny.
So much magic.
Nice to see that the people at Apple have come up with things to entertain you.
This is like world changing for me.
So from now on, you're just gonna, if you're not having
Yeah.
such a good time, you're gonna stare at yourself and just do thumbs up and fireworks behind you.
Well, this was unexpected
You're actually
fun.
tearing up.
I am. I love this. Brett showed up. You showed up. Becky somehow showed up.
Just
and
showed
then
up.
boom! Look what I'm making happen. Just making magic.
Like 3 years from now, it's gonna be like, remember the
Remember
night
the time that-
when you were making random hand gestures? And
All right,
things
this
happened?
really is the last question of the night.
There's more. Okay.
This is the last question of the night. I promise this is the last one. Tomorrow, so in addition to the podcast, I also release an archive show every Thursday.
Oh no, really?
Sometimes you're actually on it, which is a shocker. What show
don't you tell me
would
that?
you like to... Mouse Friend Travel, everybody. What show would you like to hear on the archives again, or you think might be a nice introduction to somebody who might have just found the show? What's a good episode to sort of bring back from the archives?
Definitely this one.
I'm going to burn this tape.
Watch Lou discover fire.
Brett's singing Grease in the background.
This is the one.
So all right. So put. You know what? Actually, so if you can post this in the clubhouse, post your answers there because I won't be able to see all the answers tonight. Becky, this has
Yes.
been. It's been a show.
Magical.
It has been a show.
It's been magical.
Do you have anything that you'd like to say?
Yes, absolutely. It's
Okay.
always great to spend time with you and to laugh and to giggle because that's what always
Nobody has
happens
more
when
fun than us.
Nobody has more fun with us than us, even if it's just
You
the
might not
two
get a lot
us.
of value out of the show,
No.
but man, nobody's gonna have more fun than we.
And we wish you were all here, right here, laughing and giggling with us because it's infectious. And somebody was just saying that they were laughing so hard they were crying. So yes, and so is he. He's actually tearing up. It's
Yes.
kind of funny. Yes, from all of the agents at MEI and Mouse Fan Travel.
They're advisors, by the way. They're not
Yeah, I
agents.
know they are advisors. I had to.
She
I had to
yells at me,
correct
it's
him and I-
advisors. Let me text you. Dear Becky, it's advisors, not agents.
Wow. All the advisors at MEI and Mouse Fan Travel, thank you so much for your business. Several of you have used our advisors, and we really appreciate it because every time you book with us, not only do you get fee-free service, and we are taking care of everything for you, and also watching for those price drops and adjusting your price. You always have the lowest price available, but supporting us also supports this guy.
Are these rock and roll hands? They're saying do rock and roll like the rock and roll horns.
Oh.
These? Whoa. Dude. This is crazy.
There you go. What's that?
This laser
Screenshot.
show. Laser-
I'm totally screenshotting
Oh
that.
my God. Listen, if you have somehow made it through, thank you for
We
being
appreciate
here.
it.
Thank you for indulging us in a little bit or a lot of fun. Thank you guys for taking time out of your Walt Disney World vacation to come and hang out here. And thank you for taking time out of your evening. We will be back again next week from a super, super special location.
I'm going to be on a ship.
And
So-
it's going to be even less special, more special. It's going to be so much fun next week. Get ready.
I'm sorry I can't be here.
I am
but I'll
sorry
be
you
watching.
can-
I will be
it's-
watching from the ship.
It is one of my favorite live shows of the year. That's all I'm going to say. Don't say anything.
I know what it is.
Jeff C. I just discovered fire. Wait, I have to start all over again.
Jeff, you've
watch-
gotta
Jeff,
watch
it.
this.
Watch this.
He's a 7-year-old now.
Lasers.
Lasers.
Boom. Watch this.
That's my favorite.
Fireworks, yo.
He just discovered that it's a 7-year-old tonight. It's great.
And Jeff, I love you.
Oh, see? Now it's... Wow.
See?
Aww.
And I love you too, not just only Jeff, because that would be weird. So, but I do love you. I do appreciate you. Get out there and choose the good and share the show and tell a friend and invite one of your friends to become part of this incredible family that you have created. Jeff says, too much power, absolutely no responsibility. That's me in a nutshell. So with that, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Almost got me in the head there.
Rock
Oh,
on.
it's the lasers is what you're gonna end on?
No, I'm gonna end with the fireworks.
Because I can see
Because there's fireworks going on in the
there.
background. Wait, I forgot how to do the fireworks again.
See ya.
So much fun. I'm a 7-year-old.
There you are.